You got that right. We're talking about Far Cry Primal today, and I think for good reason. You guys are excited about it. I'm excited about it. Hey guys, what's up? It's Robbie with Open World Games, and we're going to be diving into that in just a moment. But I did want to take the time out to thank Full Sail University for sponsoring this video and for believing in what I am doing here on Open World Games. But you may be wondering, what in the world is Full Sail University? So if you are wanting to turn your passion for gaming into something more, perhaps even a career, Full Sail is here for you guys. You can find them in the description below. There will be a link so you can check them out. But Full Sail University offers a wide variety of gaming degree programs that are offered on campus and online that teach you the tools, technology, and workflow used by today's leading gaming studios. So whether it's coding, art, producing, or even mobile game development, there's a game degree program for you. So by all means, check out the description below to find out more about Full Sail University to turn your passion for gaming into a career. This is the first step. Good luck. So yeah, as promised, we're talking about Far Cry Primal. We're going to start out with the actual open world. And it sounds like it is going to be very varied and beautiful. We are going to be seeing breathtaking valleys of redwood forest and snow-capped forest as well, plus humid swamplands where you can see the earth as it was before man laid claim to it. So as you can see, again, there's going to be a wide variety on offer here. I was a little bit worried about the lands being similar to Far Cry 4. Of course, it's important for them to separate themselves from Far Cry 4 since it is running off the same engine and we are getting the game so soon after Far Cry 4. But the biggest pointer for Far Cry Primal for the actual open world is definitely its animal life. We will be seeing deer, and then also vicious packs of wolves. But the biggest concern is going to be human beings. We all know how much of a threat other humans can be within this type of world. But there's also something called megafauna. This is where we're going to be getting our Sabertooth tigers and woolly mammoths that you can actually hunt. These are going to be our giant animals that dominated during this age, and everyone will fear them. And I think you guys know of Ark Survival Evolved. It's one of the biggest comparisons you can have to Far Cry Primal. With Ark Survival Evolved, you did have dinosaurs, of course, but you had no story. You were just plopped down. You could play with other players. It's multiplayer century. But the biggest difference here is Far Cry Primal will have very memorable characters according to Ubisoft and a story on top of it. In fact, Far Cry Primal has a familiar voice in it, and that is Adam Jensen from Deus Ex. Ooh, that shall be interesting. Hopefully it's not too similar, because if it is, I would expect Deus Ex music to be playing in the background. But I'm very curious to see what they will do with that. So give me a memorable line, Adam.
I never asked for this.
But not all animals have to be your enemy, and this comes true in the case of a saber-toothed tiger, which will be your furry friend. So it wouldn't be surprising if you were actually able to give this tiger commands of your own. That has not been confirmed, by the way. I'm curious to see how far they take this friendship with this saber-toothed tiger. They better not be killing it off, or I'm going to be super depressed. But the question is, will it be like Call of Duty Ghost mechanics? Perhaps you could take control of it for a short time and scout ahead. Now, this would be a very nice replacement from the usual climb up a tower and scout mechanic that we have seen in Assassin's Creed, in Far Cry games of past. It would be really nice to see something more organic where you are scouting ahead with your saber-toothed tiger. So the point of the game is the hunt, and there is a point to all of the killing. Killing nets you additional rewards and abilities to craft deeper into your skill tree. You will be taking the materials gathered from your hunt and build yourself better and better weapons. Besides, remember, these cavemen had over 150 unique stone weapons during this time. So worshipping and community might play a big part in Far Cry Primal. This is speculation, at least on the side of worshipping. So we have seen a huge mammoth skull ceremonial display, and it would make sense if you can go up to it and give some offerings there. Perhaps a trade for a reward, a perk, additional skills, something like that. Maybe a buff throughout the day. We shall see what happens with that. But I wouldn't be surprised if that was actually the case. But for your tribe, you will have to take care of your tribe, and you will grow together, and you will be responsible for leading your people through 10,000 BC. So if you get cold at night, what do you do? No, you do not spoon the nearest caveman. You need to seek out fire. This is going to be yet another tool in your arsenal to really survive the elements. Fire will keep animals away at night, and it will even buff your weapons. So you're hunting and you actually get the kill. You are now a man. You are part of the tribe. But it's not over, because once you kill your prey, you actually may end up alerting other predators to your location. And then the real fight is on. You are fighting over your prize, and you must earn it by fighting back. But Robbie, what are these cave paintings? What is this all about? Can we actually carve our own messages in the walls of caves? So there's no word about this. It would make a lot of sense if this was possible. Maybe it will act as some sort of collectible or reward system in the game, but we will find out soon enough. That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking you will go and you'll actually collect your own cave drawings or something like that, and able to leave your mark in the world. We shall see. So you guys know already that Far Cry 3 had co-op, Far Cry 4 had co-op for its open world missions. Will Far Cry Primal follow that trend of having some sort of multiplayer, some sort of co-op? So Far Cry Primal is being described as a single player experience by Ubisoft for now. And you know, it's so close to Far Cry 4's release, I would not expect any type of major multiplayer component, but that has not been confirmed. But I would expect it to be a single-player experience only. Which, by the way, I think survival games are perfect for, but to be honest with you, would be cool to see this type of game with co-op and surviving together. That would be a freaking blast. So it's going to be interesting to see if the $60 price tag actually pans out. I'm curious to see if this was supposed to be an expansion, or if it will stand on its own as a standalone game. Only time will tell, but I will definitely keep you guys updated about that. But, you know, from the descriptions here, the actual game world does sound really impressive, and there's a lot of promise here. You know, the ice caps are melting. Perhaps we will see some sort of flooding. I'm very curious to see how the weather system works and the survival mechanics work. Hopefully the whole package as a whole really makes this worth the $60 price tag. And it is coming out February 2016, that soon, I know. That is crazy. But I always remember Ubisoft during Far Cry 4 saying, we want to mess with survival. We want to really experiment with that. So they actually did it, which is really, really cool. At least they pushed forward and actually tried something new. Curious to see how it does against Ark Survival Evolved. So guys, let me know what you think about Far Cry Primal. Stay tuned here to Open World Games for more Far Cry Primal and so much more open world gaming goodness. Thanks guys for watching, and I will see you soon enough in 10,000 BC. See you guys later.